Hi, it's Chris Richards here from FinTech, and you're watching the second episode of my awesome 20 marketing video tips. These are tips 4 to 6. For those of you who didn't catch tips 1 to 3, please check out my other video as well, covering knowing what your audience is looking for, how to gain awareness for how your audience consumes its marketing, and remembering how to create that content to keep up your social ecosystem. Point 4. Whilst thinking about your marketing, I really want you to start thinking about digital products that you can offer your fans and influencers and followers. Something that you can give out there for free, as well as your advice they can maybe digitally download, whether that's through the form of an app, a white paper, a PDF, a really cool infographic, to really grow that brand awareness about your product and around your credibility. Point 5. You've got to do video overviews of every blog post that you do. And then you're going to add it to your YouTube, okay? So what we're thinking here is multi-platform growth. It's very, very effective. What you're going to do is place your post on YouTube, so a video like this, talking about the blog post that you've just made. You're then going to add the link for your blog post into the Twitter feed and add the YouTube video into the blog post. So they're kind of working like this. Then you're going to put that link out on Facebook and send it out to your fans. So you've done a blog post, a white paper, something that's on a blog or a website. You've then put the video about that content onto YouTube and linked back to it and back from the blog to your YouTube. You've then taken that YouTube video link and you've posted it on your Facebook page. One stage further, you can then take this Facebook post and click the little dots in the top right hand corner and click share via and share it via your Twitter or your LinkedIn or some other social media service that you use. We use Twitter for an example. If you then share it on Twitter, not only are that audience seeing it, but they might share it and retweet so that their audiences and their influencers see that as well. But what it actually does, it drives those audiences out here back to your Facebook page to view that video. So they've gone through your Twitter, hopefully followed you, perhaps maybe even a tweet or a like. They've then gone to the Facebook page to watch the video. And if they like the content or they like the look of your page, they might like that page as well. Then you've driven them back through to the YouTube channel to watch the video as their reward, with the link obviously through to the blog as well. I would also advise adding that blog post link to the Twitter and the Facebook post, just so people want to go directly to the blog. But the idea is you're trying to go with multi-growth platform. It's very, very effective, and potentially you can get 3 likes across 3 different platforms there. Make sure that you reward them with a bonus. So if you've made someone go from YouTube to Twitter to Facebook, back to your blog, wherever, give them something for that. Reward them with maybe a special PDF or a newsletter or a page that they get to specifically for that video that gives them that bonus. So that's doing video overviews of blogs, using multi-growth platforms, a very effective way to cross-pollinate your video, your blog post through various social media channels. Point 6. You've got to find those influencers that we spoke about in videos 1 to 3. Once you've located those influencers, you need to reach out to them and start to get them to guest blog, or maybe do a video diary or a vlog or something with them. The idea is that you need their expertise to help raise your credibility. So what you're going to do is reach out very kindly, hopefully when you're at the same influencer level they are, and ask them perhaps do a video interview, or in this sort of scenario have a nice graphic image here, and even do a Skype conversation so the viewers can visually see who it is you're talking to and still hear the audio. And what you're going to do, you're going to start using their social clout, their social kind of following to their gravitas, so to speak, to push out your content. So the idea is you take X, who is a very influential person online, you reach out once you've connected with them, and you do a video blog, or you talk about them on a video blog. You then send them that link, or tweet them that link, or on Facebook, the idea being that hopefully they will then retweet that or like it, and their followers will see that as well. Obviously, if it's got their content on there, and they are featured as an interview, they're going to want to put that out on their blog and all their channels as well. So you can really start to hit some massive numbers here if you think about it very cleverly. I like to see it a little bit like a chessboard. You've got to line up your pieces, you've got to kind of go in for the attack, and you've got to kind of surround everyone that you need, identify them on that board, and then go after them. And it's really, really key to then be associated with those people, and it's brand by association. You've heard the term PR before. It stands for perception of reality. It's the way in which you're perceived to be within that industry. You don't necessarily have to be an influencer, but if you're perceived as one, then you'll become one. So it's a really, really key rule is to see what others are doing. It's that standing on the shoulder of giants, taking those interviews, using their expertise, seeing what they do, really trying to master that and put it back out through video, through podcasts, through blogs. So you're, in theory, using somebody else's expertise, and you are the creator or a newspaper or the magazine editor behind that. So there might be it might be their own content, but it's going to be in your magazine, and that's what you want your readers to be seeing it in your magazine, and you need to be the person they need to be coming to in order to realise that thought leadership comes from your website, your domain, your Facebook or your Twitter. I'll tell you what, I'm going to stick in a bonus point today. Let's go through to 7 as well. Off the back of that, talking about influencers, this fits in really quite nicely. You're going to take your employees, if you have any employees, and you're going to turn them into thought leaders. You're going to take them and get them really kind of involved in this online community. So find out where your customers hang out, whether that's forums, LinkedIn groups, Facebook groups, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it is. Find out, really get under the skin of these people and find out. And start getting influencers listening to you, listen to your customers and see what your customers want. This is really valuable. This is market research, but you're using your employees' social... we've got a pug as usual, another pug. Let's include you this time. You're using your employees' social collateral, their social content in a way to connect with these people on all the social media channels. And you're going to start to build kind of... more of a social, the people behind your business. It's really, really key. It's very powerful. And that's what a lot of companies really do want to understand. Who are the people behind that business? Don't just be a corporate shell. Talk about stories, storytelling, and the people that are involved in your company. Bless you. I hope that's been an interesting episode for you guys. That was points 4 to 6 with an extra 7 added in there. And another appearance from a pug. Slightly different one this time. I hope you've enjoyed watching. You just got finteched. Cheers. Did you want some beer? You're not allowed beer. Pugs, beer is not for pugs.